Olympic Games in Rio next year.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
So Giuliano Fiori moving closer and closer to fulfilling his Olympic dream. Both of these sides here in the first bowl semi-final, Samoa and Kenya, they are going to have to go through the regional qualifiers. And Samoa have got a real challenge when you consider they will be in the same regional qualifier as Australia. Well, they'll be looking here to take the bowl crown. Samoa have struggled for consistency all season. And it will be Kenya playing from right to left. Kenya, who include Collins and Jira, who reached the personal landmark earlier today. 200 tries in his series career, caught there by his brother Humphrey Kayange. Kayange offloads, and he finds brother Collins, who gets the first try with, what, 22 seconds on the clock.
Fantastic piece of skill there from Kenya, and ironically this is how Samoa won a whole series in 2009. They based their whole game around the kickoff. A little dink restart, which is so incredibly hard to be underneath and try and catch. And when you've got someone the size of Humphrey Kayange really bearing down on you, there's little to no chance of you reclaiming that ball. So Louis had a fair attempt, but for me there was only going to be one winner there, and great pass off his left hand to pick out his brother.
Yes, Humphrey Kayange, all 6'5" of him, with a fair old wingspan as well. And the conversion there unsuccessful, so Kenya have the lead by 5 points to 0.
It's a great pass off his left hand there, but interesting at the kickoff, they're trying to lift. Lola Louis is trying to lift the Nufe in the air, and it's not quite the best tactic for a man that can jump quite high anyway.
Yes, you can see them there in midfield. Same again. Louis picks him up, but it's Kayange who gets the hand in, but short of 10 metres.
That's an unlucky call for me there, Martin. We're pretty much smack bang on the 10-metre line, and I believe that was an outstanding piece of skill. They're harshly punished.
So Lolo Louis takes the free kick on there to Alatasi Tupou. Here's Tuatangaloa stepping inside there. Selasele just handing off the Kenyan defenders. An immediate reply here from Samoa.
Ruthless sevens play there from the restart, which I felt was a little bit unfair. That is how you can be punished in the game of sevens. Really is end-to-end stuff, and there Samoa doing what they do best, out-and-out power plays. They've got men more than capable of handing you off, of fending you away from the ball, and Selasele there, one of the best components of his game is this incredible, almost pneumatic handoff.
See it here, the defenders falling off. A couple of tackles missed. Well, fair to say one missed, probably one not even attempted.
It's a frightfully strong arm, Martin, I must say. You won't want to get too close to it.
That's why I sit here and they're over there. So Mialoi with the restart. Let's focus on this. We've got the Kenyan lifter there in midfield again. And that hasn't gone 10, so it'll be another free kick. So it's the second of those, and there was certainly no doubt about that one.
Just giving away primary possession. All teams need to focus on strategies at restart. If you've not got the skill capability to kick it 10 metres, then go a little bit further. Be safe, play smart.
Michael Wanjala. They hit there in midfield, but Kenya keeping possession. Wanjala works the short side. That's a powerful run. Ombachi getting through the tackles. Well, the tackle miscount pretty high for so early in the contest, but you've got to hand that to Dennis Ombachi. He's a powerful, elusive runner. The 25th try of his World Series career.
Powerful he certainly is, and actually it probably wouldn't count as a missed tackle, Martin, if you don't lay a hand on him. Absolutely cutting through the guts of the Samoan team there, and the two absolute enforcers of this Kenyan team look no further than seeing Amonde use his out-and-out power and brute strength, bulldozing his way. He doesn't need to sidestep because he knows he's got the power, and Amonde, he really combines with Ombachi well, who's got pace as well as power, and that is the result. He's gliding stride here, so powerful, getting ready to hitch kick, but no one got anywhere near him.
Yes, those who are maybe new to the sevens format will associate Kenyan sportsmen with middle distance running, and not necessarily the bigger, most muscular sportsman in the world, but believe me, if you go back 30-40 years, the Kenyans used to produce a lot of outstanding 400-metre runners who are rather more of the shape and size of Ombachi and Injera.
It's a frightening combination when you've got that size, that fitness, that power and that pace. It really does both for an out-and-out physical encounter, and match it with the Samoans' natural ability to be so strong over the ball. The contests are going to be around the breakdowns and some heavy collisions.
Wanjala unable to find his man that time, but Kenya recover. It's with Odhiambo. Odhiambo's got to be careful here, keeping in from the touchline. I need something to play scrum half. Getting tied in there, but legally so. Samoa coming from the side. Wanjiro finds support there from Amonde. Out there to Kayangi. Kayangi coming inside is Ombachi again, and Ombachi just running through the tacklers for the second time.
You'd be sure that in those situations it really does like Ombachi's got Vaseline on his legs there, Martin, kicking through tackles. He is so incredibly powerful. Humphrey there running across the pitch diagonally, just trying to pull defenders toward him, knowing full well that any half arm, any half shoulder attempted tackle will not be enough to stop Ombachi.
Yes, he weighs about 95 kilos, so you're pushing, what, 15 stone or something like that. Dennis Ombachi moving at speed.
And there Humphrey Kangi pulling people across, and look at that leg strength. You're trying to tackle thighs that are not possible to get your arms around. It's never going to be a great tackle, yet alone a dominant one.
So Kenya leading by 19 points to 7. We're in the final minute of the first half.
Keep working.
So Adema, well caught that time by Sele. Kenya trying to hold him up there, and they've turned it over. Here goes Adema. Adema looking for the support. Finds that man on Ombachi again. Gets through one tackle, not through the second. Quickly recycled here. If they can spin it wide, there might be an opportunity. There's plenty of space there. Here's Odhiambo, and he's gone straight through. And that was all about speed, wasn't it? Getting the ball through the hands.
But speed and skill, and sometimes, you know, when you're watching Kenya, you do get a little bit frustrated in their lack of skill of being able to get the ball to where the space is. But there, Humphrey Kayangi, very adept off his left hand. He doesn't have to take the line on, he can run slightly lateral, wait for people to come along, and you give someone like Billy Odhiambo the chance to score tries, he is going to take it. He's an elusive runner, not quite as powerful perhaps as the other ones, but equally as quick.
Well, it's becoming an advantage, which is almost a winning advantage for Kenya. 26 points to 7 at half-time. They met last week in the pool in Glasgow. Kenya won that. It was a good deal narrower the margin, just 7 points they won by. But so far, so good for the Kenyans. They lead by 26 points to 7.
Listen, relax.
Well, we're bending our ear in the direction here of the Kenya coach, Felix Ochieng.
Hold them up. They're the ones who want to come back to the game. Keep our heads in the game, play to the ball, secure the ball, send them to the edges. Is that understood? Defensively, each of us have to make their tackles. Off the breakdown, get your width. All right? Force them back to the forward to make those big hits, and just maintain the discipline. Sawa. All right? Play with heart now. Do not let this one go away. Sawa.
Don't let this one go away is the message there from the Kenyan huddle.
Then they will have to go towards you, Ombachi. Listen, James, we will take this ball to score another one. Then we come back to the halfway line and regroup. All right?
Rather Samoa, Sticky Tafu is in there somewhere. And they need a big effort here if they are to claw back that 19-point deficit. So the crowd starting to grow on this second afternoon. Clear, well, not quite clear blue skies, but it's been a very decent day, and if you're in the sunshine here, it's pretty warm. Fiji already crowned series champions, but we do have the 9th and final leg to be decided. Samoa trailing by 19 points, so 3 tries. And there's no doubt here, Kenya get the next score, and they've won this one. Kainga there making the tackle, but Samoa in possession. Tuatangaloa feeding the ball out. That was on there from Tapo. There's Tapo again. Well, he's running across field and running away from his teammates here. Easy to drift across, and Kainga showing him there the touchline, stepping in there with Selasele. A little bit untidy there from Samoa. It's stolen by Kenya. They can get the next try. That really will put the tie away. There goes Amonde. The inside ball that was well gathered by Adema. And through goes Wanjala. And Wanjala's got time to pass the ball on. And Billy Odhiambo gets the score, which takes Kenya, to all intents and purposes, into the bowl final.
Classic Kenya there, see it time and time again over years and years of them been on the World Series. They try to make it a scrappy affair, really slow it down, make the contest really... See here, just kicking the ball through, such a clever piece of play, disrupted. He then picks it up, and you know the natural fitness and ability to support from the Kenyans is there, often their X factor. Little supported ball over the top, and already they've got 4 men in support with them. They're outnumbering the Samoans, despairing tackles, enough time to pass it across to Billy to score the try.
Billy the Kid, isn't it? He was Billy the Kid yesterday.
He was Billy the Kid. He's getting to Billy the Man, but he's still relatively young.
Yes, there he is, Billy Odhiambo, 21 for the record. Kenya into the 30s, 31 points to 7. It's been a disappointing performance here by Samoa. 2010 series champions, but in nothing like that sort of form at the moment. And they will have to overcome Australia if they are to get through that regional qualifier, which is due for November in Auckland. New Zealand, from that part of the world, have already sealed their qualification for the Olympic Games in Brazil. England did that yesterday with their win against Brazil in pool play. Some neat handwork, and into space goes Collins and Jera, and that's another one to add to the tackle count. What's that, 202 now in his career?
202, but put on a plate by his brother. Absolutely, look at the embrace there. They definitely practiced that one in the garden over the years. Running across the pitch, you've got to understand how long Humphrey Kainga's arms are. It's so hard to stop him and control the ball. He manages to engage the tackle really well, confronts the defender, stays squares, and look at that, just flicks the ball out the back of his hand. The pace of Injera is going to take him around any outside defender, as he does quite gladly.
Yes, it's quite a return, isn't it? He's playing in his 56th World Series event. So 202, and that coming in off the cushion, so it's worth 7. It's quite a return, really, getting close to 4 tries every tournament for Collins and Jera.
Actually known as the Samoa in our setup previously, when you try and entice the last 2 defenders and have the guy wrap around the end. They are known for doing that, so to do it against them, Kenya scoring a real plus point there.
Well, it's 38 points to 7. And
another guy should kick.
well, the referee just having a little chat. Let's see if we can clarify what this one is about. Well, they've been asked to take the kick again, haven't they?
Is it a mulligan?
Yes, a mulligan, just to explain, in golf, if you are offered another shot to the cost of nothing. Well, this is a shot to nothing for Biko Adema. And in off the cushion. Well, they do tricks as well, this Kenyan side.
Try to do that again.
So inside 3 minutes to go. Kenya stretching their legs, 38 points to 7. It has been a poor performance by Samoa here. And Selasele. Let's see if they can work something out of their own 22. Stepping inside there was Alosio. The offload onto Lolo Louis, the captain. Here goes Taloa.
Watch.
There goes Taloa, looking for the gap. Great tackle around the bootlaces by Odiambo. That's the halfway line. Penalty to Kenya.
It's actually quite sad to see at times Samoa not really producing what they're used to. And as an Englishman used to play against Samoa and just fear how hard that game was going to be. You know, the likes of Trevor Arnott over the years gone by, Far Silva, Afiono, they were players that really did shake the whole series. I think Samoa need to go back to what they know, a power game, but make sure it's used by the balance of a new type of Ulai Lukmai. Someone like a Lola Louis has got to grab this game and try to get hold of their big players running in space.
So here goes Lugonzo of Kenya, who hasn't seen too much game time over the course of the last couple of the days. Gathered there by Odiambo. Just fending off Selasele. Approaching the final minute. Kenya can now start looking forwards to a bowl final. Penalty though to Samoa. This is Sofalau. Gets the ball away, but well, it was there for the taking for Kenya, and it's bounced off the end of somebody's nose, and away come Kenya inside their own 22. There's Odiamba floating to Amunde, the captain. Well, the Kenyans just happy to maintain possession and run down the clock here. Loose pass, but no problems there. Space here. Let's see if he fancies a run. Collins and Gier always likes a run. 2-3 side steps, eventually taken down by Alosio. Last 10 seconds of the first bowl semi-final. Some tired bodies out there. Here goes Lugunzo again on the offload. Oh, and Collins and Gier just fumbles it forward. And that will bring an end to the contest. It's been an emphatic victory for Kenya. They move on to the bowl final. Samoa, well, their report card will say disappointing again. It's been so often like that this season. They will remain in 9th spot, though, at the end of the day. But a big, big win there for Kenya. Well, I tell you what, we got a rugby celebrity down that pitch side. A certain Sam Warburton is there with Rupert.
Thanks, Martin. I'm down here with